What's up, troops? I'm Dean McCrudden and this is Tick the Bucket, and in this episode I will be exploring Khlong Toei, the largest slum in Thailand. The land of the free is often considered to be a luxurious travel destination, but I want to see what's going on behind the scenes, because from my experience of travelling, the people in the lowest of places have the biggest of hearts. I will always feel more at home down with the working class people than I ever will up top in a condo. So without further ado, folks, let's get into the video. This is Untold Thailand. Good morning, troops, Swati Cop, and welcome to downtown Bangkok. Currently, I am walking through Benjakiti Park, which is Bangkok's equivalent to the New York Central Park. This is where the rich people reside. Right here is the most wealthiest part of Thailand. As you can see, it has the beautiful lake, and I'm surrounded by high-rise buildings. This is the perfect location to start to showcase the contrast between social status and the standard of living here in Bangkok, because just 5 minutes down the road in a taxi, or roughly 30 minutes walk, I will arrive in the biggest slum in Thailand. The word slum sounds like it is offensive, but is that the correct term to use, or do I use a different word?
We actually, I would prefer to call as a community, because the word slums is actually acceptable terms, but as these days they are also upgraded.
Yes.
Yeah, so the word community would be a perfect fit in my opinions, but other than that, slum is
Okay.
also fine.
Slums acceptable, but community is the correct way.
Yeah, I would encourage that.
It's the largest slum in not just Bangkok, but it's the largest slum in the whole of Thailand, yes?
This is the largest in Khlong Toei, yes.
Wow, and how many people live in Khlong Toei?
Approximately around 100,000.
How long has she lived here?
อยู่ที่นี่มานานเท่าไหร่ครับ more than 50 years.
She's lived here more than 50 years. Yes. Does she have any family, like a husband or children, or...?
No, she's lived here alone.
She lives here alone? Does she have a job, or does she work?
So before that, she works as a, let's say, a hired, let's say, a labor hired, in terms of moving stuff, ingredients for other business.
So she used to move supplies and food around the neighborhood. She no longer, is she too old to work, or is she disabled, or why is she not working now?
เป็นสุขภาพแล้วเป็น it's a health issues.
Health issues. And in Thailand, in my country, when you get a pension, or if you're disabled or you're sick or you're unable to work, the government pays for your accommodation and food. Is there something like that in Thailand?
She has built this house and maintained the house here by herself with the money she earned when she was able to work.
If she can move outside of the community, would she move to like a high-rise apartment, or does she love the community that much? She wants to spend her life here.
สูงไหมหรือว่าชอบที่นี่มากกว่า
ไม่ป้าเดินไม่ได้
ชอบเดินไม่ได้แล้ว
เราอยู่อย่างเงี้ยมันมีเพื่อนบ้านคอยช่วยเหลืออยู่
เป็นชุมชนที่
ใช่ถ้าเราเป็นอะไรอ่ะ
ครับ The answer that she gave us is that she doesn't prefer to move anywhere else, because she has her lovely neighbors to help her out, because of the health condition that she has got, it's make her difficult to walk. So staying here with someone who already knows her and to, let's say, get used to the location that has been living here is what she prefers.
You would get lost in here really quickly if you came here by yourself. It's just a labyrinth of back streets and narrow passageways. Extremely congested. People trying to go about their daily life. So these two girls are making like a flower arrangement here. I've seen this all over Thailand, especially in Bangkok. What is it that they are doing? Is that for job or just a hobby?
So this is called garland. So it's made with jasmine bud. And this is her job. So she makes this and she sells it for a living.
2 บาท
It is also for someone who sell this on the side of the road on the traffic area. If you may notice, there will be someone who carry a lot of flowers, a lot of garlands, and they sell it to the car because in the car in Thailand we also have some Buddhist image inside the car. We believe that it will protect our journey. So to worship the Buddhist image, we put that in behind the image and then we pray for them.
How long did it take her to make that flower arrangement?
อันนี้ทำหนึ่งชิ้นใช้เวลากี่นาทีจ๊ะ for this bunch, so this is the whole bunch. This takes around 1 hour, and each bunch will have 10 pieces of garland.
And how many does she make in one day?
For this, usually she can do maximum of 10
วันนี้ดอกไม้
per
ไม่ค่อย
day.
สวย
But today, because of the quality of the jasmines is vary, so she can make up to 6 until now from the morning time. So you can take a look at the whole thing that he
ถ้ามันเป็นวันพระใหญ่เหมือนวันนี้เขาเวียนเทียนกันเขาต้องการเยอะเราก็อาจจะ
She done all this today?
อยากได้แค่ถุง
since
เดียว
9 o'clock.
Since 9 o'clock? And is that her finished?
This is all she will do in one day. And
Wow.
after this,
Look at that. Incredible.
มาก
แล้วก็ได้120 บาท
So this is she will get 120 baht.
120 baht for
all
this.
However, for the person who hired them to do, they will get 1,200 baht. So it's like,
Oh, she isn't doing this self-employed. Someone is employing her.
yes, but
And she gets 120 and they get 1,000 baht. Is the person who's making the profit, they don't live inside the slum or community? Are they living outside of the slum?
ฝั่งอันโน้นน่ะ
so อยู่ฝั่งตรง
ฝั่ง
ข้าม
ล็อกเก็ตนี่ไง
So actually, the person who hired them to do this task is living in the same community, but on the other side.
So that whole box here, as you can see, of the flower arrangements, from 9 a.m. She's been doing that from, and she only makes 10%. She makes 2 baht on each, or 200 baht for them all, and someone else, her boss, the guy that employs her, makes all the profit. Do they like living inside the community if, for example, someone offered them to live downtown in like a high-rise apartment, with lots of money? Would they take it, or do they just love the community that much?
ขอคำถามอีกข้อหนึ่งจ้ะก็คือถ้าเกิดว่ามีคนมาเสนอให้เสนอที่อยู่ใหม่ให้ What she answered is that she would prefer to stay here simply because there is a sense of belonging for her because she has been living here since her birth, and it's not only about the place that she would choose to live, but it's also about where she can go to work. Here there's more convenience in terms of hospital and other place. There are facilities around here that is easier for them, and it take lesser time for them to go to visit the places.
Right in the centre of Khlong Toei slum, we have the Bangkok Community Help Foundation, also known as the Centre of Dreams. The incredible foundation Centre of Dreams provides hundreds of meals every single evening for the community of Khlong Toei. It is led by a head chef and a team of volunteers. Everyone has their own station. Some are prepping the food, some are cooking the food, and some are packaging it up ready for pickup. There is 2 options for the people of Khlong Toei to get their food. They can walk round to a pickup point and collect their meal every single evening around 5 p.m. Or for the less fortunate, the bedridden or disabled, they actually have a delivery service, and I am going to go out with a team of volunteers tonight and drop the parcels off to people's homes. Over 100,000 people is estimated to live here in the inner part of Khlong Toei slum. 100,000 people crammed into these little tight back streets and alleyways and passageways. That's more people than the majority of professional football stadiums around the world. Do you remember all the houses you used to go to, or
Yes.
so some of the houses here, as you can see, they can't even make it out of bed. There was two elderly there, both bedridden, and they dropped the food off. Do you come to the same houses every night, or is it just some nights? Every night you come to this one?
Yes.
Every single night, 365 days a year, they come to the same people and drop them off. Which one?
Two.
Oh, here.
One.
And I get one.
ขอบคุณมากคุณหญิง
One here.
ตอนนี้ปูให้จะไปก่อนแล้วเนี่ยปูก็ไม่ไหว
What do you got? How many parcels do you drop off every evening?
Let's say it is half of our usual, let's say 100.
100 gets dropped off around the community.
Yes, and part divided into two sections. Two
The,
part of
the left side and the right side?
Correct.
So 50 and 50 parcels get dropped off every single evening. Right in the middle of the community here, there's an active train station. These train tracks carries oil 3 to 5 times a day. Look how close they are to the people's homes. They're literally living right on the track itself. Literally, as soon as you come outside of this person's home, you're stepping right onto the train tracks here. What came first? Was the community here or the train tracks? Did they build the community around the train tracks, or did they build the train tracks through the community? And the crazy thing is, right here, where I am in Khlong Toei slum, behind me were all the noises from the cars. That highway just here, that is what separates Khlong Toei slum from the wealthy, rich people in downtown Bangkok. Swaddy Cup! Swaddy Cup! As you can see, some of them can't even get off the floor, and they drop the parcel right to the front door for them every single night. Nice to meet you. How long has he lived inside Khlong Toei community?
30 years since he was young.
Has he always been physically impaired, or is it a recent accident?
ตั้งแต่เด็ก He's been since he was young.
Since he was born. And what is life like inside the community for him?
ส่วนใหญ่ก็คือคนรอบข้างเขาดูแลกันนะครับอย่างนานี่หรือว่าเพื่อนบ้านหรือว่าอะไรเงี้ยเขาก็ฝากฝังเวลากลางวันผมอยู่บ้านคนเดียวเขาก็ฝาก
So the community nearby is like the neighbors and our leadership Kunni has been assisting him on this. So because we know who is disabled, and we are doing our best to help them during the day, whether they are working or they are alone, we will be able to, let's say, support on anything that they need.
Has he ever been outside the community, like in the downtown Bangkok or any other place in Thailand?
So not that he was out, but more likely that he moved in since he was young, and he has been here the whole.
Oh, he moved here and he's always been here. Would he, like, if he could, would he travel to somewhere else, or is he just happy to be here?
If the question about if we go out elsewhere, it's gonna be him by himself.
Yes.
But here, like today, his mother is off, so they are taking care of each other.
I see he has, like, a computer here. Does he watch YouTube?
อันนี้เราปกติดู YouTube บ่อยไหมจ๊ะก็คนนี้เขาเป็น YouTuber
ได้ดูครับ
He does?
Yes.
On this computer here?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you tell him that he has to subscribe and follow me? He will be famous on YouTube.
ครับอันนี้ยังไงเปิดช่องของเขาได้นะครับถ้าเกิดว่าไงติดตามเขาได้แล้วเดี๋ยว
Oh, he's going to do it right this moment?
เห็นแน่นอน
Okay, I type it in. Here, you hold the camera. You give me a... I see. That's me. Can you tell him in 2 weeks this video will be on YouTube?
เดี๋ยวอีก2 สัปดาห์เขาจะอัปโหลดวิดีโอขึ้นนะครับยังไงติดตามตัวช่องของเขาก่อนนะครับขอบคุณมากเลย
Thank you very much.
ขอบคุณมากเลยนะครับ
Can I ask one last question? If so obviously he's in bed most of the day and he probably spends a lot of time watching. What is he interested in? What does he watch on TV or YouTube? What is
สำหรับอันนี้คือคอมที่มีตรงนี้ครับผมส่วนใหญ่แล้วเนี่ยใช้ทำอะไรเป็นหลักเหรอครับแล้วคือ
ผมทำงานของเซเว่นครับ CT ก็คือคีย์ข้อมูลอะไรอย่างเงี้ยครับแล้วก็เล่นเกมดูหนังฟังนิยายอะไรไปเรื่อยครับ
ครับก็ because he has a work and he is working on his computer most of the time and apart from that it's all usual entertainment
so what is it? He has a job?
yeah he has a job
what's his job?
อันนี้สอบถามได้ไหมครับรายละเอียดของงานเป็นงาน
ก็เป็นพวกแบบเหมือนซังเซเว่นเขาจะมีพวกแบบช่างเข้าไปซ่อมร้านแล้วเขาก็จะส่งใบไปให้ที่สาขาแล้วเขาก็ส่งมาให้เราตรวจอย่างเงี้ยครับ
okay so his work is involved around data so he got let's say got a record and he was verifying it and then coordinate it to other departments
is this where he works here?
He works here
he works in
this is for his brother
that's his one and that's his brother's one. Thank you for taking the time to answer my questions and yeah thank you very much sir
ขอบคุณมากๆเลยครับที่สละเวลามาคุยกับเขาใน
ขอบคุณครับ
God bless. It's great to see that even inside communities or the harshest of conditions, people still find a way to create an income. He is bedridden and he's still able to get up every day and work. He works on his computer. Did you say he works for 7-Eleven?
Yes, he said he works for 7-Eleven.
And is that who employs him to do the data online?
Yes.
7-Eleven. There you go, the world famous 7-Eleven that a lot of people know Thailand for. It's one of the things that you think of when you think of Thailand. They actually employ him and they've created a job for him here inside the community so he doesn't need to leave his bed. And currently you now work in the Centre of Dreams where we are and they do amazing work to help the community, like cook food and give them shelter. But you were originally on the outside before you were on the inside, is that correct?
That's correct. There were some family issues that I encountered recently and that caused me to be in the state of homelessness for a short while. Because I found that this foundation also helped with shelter and food assistance, so I asked whether I will be able to receive their help, and they welcomed me with open arms. And now I am doing the return the favor in making let's say making the process of daily basis smoother, supporting all the things that I can do during this time that I'm staying here.
Incredible. You are originally from Bangkok. You've always been from Bangkok, yes?
I was born in Bangkok and then we settled our home in a suburb of Bangkok. Then I'm back here for work. But during the time before I got myself I got myself to be a homeless. I was trying to find a new job, but during the time it was so difficult.
Can I ask one thing? How did you learn English? Because your English is incredible.
Thank you.
It is really good.
So I study as normal. I graduated in the university. From the university, I love learning languages, but there's a time that when we fall, we need to be aware of that, and when we need help, we need to ask for that. So that's why I end up here.
I always say I have a very strong accent because I'm from Ireland. I'm from my city, Belfast, has a strong accent. So if you can understand me, you can understand everyone in English. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. I am now up on the rooftops overlooking the whole of Khlong Toei, and the crazy part is, behind me is the old rusted roofs of the slum, and just behind that, at the opposite side of the highway, is the huge skyscrapers from the rich and the wealthy living downtown. As soon as you leave the main district of Khlong Toei, there is a motorway, there is a highway area, and once you cross to the other side, you get to this part here. So just at the opposite side of this fence here, there is a river that flows down the middle, and above me is the highway, and this is the only thing that separates the wealthy of Khlong Toei from the poverty-stricken of Khlong Toei. A river and a highway separates the rich from the poor. Now I'm walking through Lumbini Park, which is next door neighbour with Ben Takiti Park that I was in at the beginning of the video, but also it is side by side with Khlong Toei SLUM. Right here is still a part of the greater Khlong Toei area. The difference is the residents here come to the park to cycle and jog for exercise and leisure purposes. Down in the slum, some people can't even walk because of sickness due to the living conditions. Here, people meet up to connect with friends, unwind and grab a bit of lunch. Down in the community, your lunch gets brought to you every evening by a charity foundation. Geographically, they are side by side, next door neighbours, but economically, they're worlds apart. Bangkok truly is a fascinating place. It's one of my favourite cities in the world after visiting over 70 countries. I absolutely love the incredible Thai people. Folks, if you get the opportunity to come here, do something a little less touristy and see the real and raw side to how some of the people in Bangkok are living. Head down to the slum in Khlong Toei, give Nathan a visit and the rest of the volunteers in the centre of dreams. Do me a favour, drop a comment and let me know where in the world did you watch this episode from. I love hearing from you all, and as always, before you kick the bucket, take the bucket. I'll see you on the next one.